Up next, the Cavaliers taking on the Hawks. For Cleveland, they have been building confidence with each and every game. Every team they face knows they in turn have to bring their best if they expect to beat them. Hawks, Cavs, coming up next, right after this. Welcome everyone to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And they'll have some minutes to make up for it with an injury in their roster.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They just got to make the adjustment.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Alexander Walker in at shooting guard and Reza Shea at the small forward. Okongwu is out there with Porzingis, and it's Young in at the point guard. And for the Cavaliers, the big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. This season just getting going still. How quickly, Greg, can teams gel together and become one?
It really depends on the makeup of your team. How many new guys are on the roster? The style of play. Do the new additions have any previous chemistry with some of your players?
Now, here is Young. Pass to Reza Shea. Now, here's Okongwu. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. His three-pointer's off the mark. Now the Cavaliers with it. Hunter, the pass to Mobley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Okongwu with it. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Hunter. Mobley looking it over. There's the triple. Connects from three-point range. Mobley's got 5.
And after that three on the other end, Evan Mobley right back at you with one of his own.
Outside, Porzingis. Back to Young. Takes it off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now, here's Mobley. He has 5. And it's Allen with the jam.
And you can see Allen's eyes light up when he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off in style.
Young outside. Outside, Porzingis. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from three-point range. Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. That one falls. Allen's got his second bucket.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, it's been a remarkable comeback story for Lonzo Ball. He became the first player ever to undergo cartilage replacement surgery on his left knee. Now, with a role on a winning team in Cleveland, this is a great situation for a player whose IQ for the game is as good as ever.
A cagey veteran. Okay, thank you, Shams. Now, here's Garland. The second effort. And it's sent back by Okongwu. It's another look. And Garland with the lay-in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Last outing for Atlanta, it was a loss to the Pacers in Indy. Okongwu, the pass to Porzingis. Now, Alexander Walker. The Hawks again can't hit.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Mobley outside. Here's Mitchell. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high-percentage looks.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Now here's Porzingis. This game out, he had 14. 5 on the clock. Can they get it? The Hawks again can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Here's Rizachet. Still yet to score. Count that bucket.
Well, Rizachet has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Now, here's Mitchell. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Young. And the layup's good off the glass.
Now, how about Trae Young from close range? Man, this guy is such an impressive all-around scorer.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Hawks second.
Well, you think back to what they did a year ago, sharing the ball and keeping everybody involved. That was one of their trademarks.
Allen finds Hunter. Cleveland moving it around. Ball surveying the defense. Just 5 to shoot. Mobley sets the pick for Ball. Throws it up there for Mobley. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Alexander Walker. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
A long defender with great timing. Porzingis knows how to disrupt an offensive flow.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
Free throw drops for Alexander Walker. And last season, Tim, Paul Millsap retired. He was an all-star in each of his 4 years in Atlanta.
Well, he helped guide the Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals back in 2015. That team overachieved through chemistry, and this group hopes to do the same thing.
Now, here's Mobley. 7 points in the game. Porzingis with the block.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that. per game. Most would-be scorers have learned that about him.
Rizachet with it, covered by Hunter. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Porzingis passes to Young. And here is Okongwu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fade away, and Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Rizachet.
A sensational shooter. Porzingis really is a unicorn.
Young against Garland. Pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. Puts up a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it just kills your momentum. You earn the trip to the line, but at the same time, when you miss, you give your opponent life.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
On the free throw, no good. Even after pivoting towards their youth, GA the Hawks last season had an improved record.
Yeah, they traded away a bunch of rotation veterans, but the young fellas showed they were ready to step in, and this group didn't miss a beat.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Porzingis with a screen on ball. Here's Young. Rizachet wide open. The basket good off the assist from Young. Rizachet's got his second bucket tonight. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Tip and tip loud. Please welcome to the floor, your Cavs Powerhouse Kicks team.
MP's checked in for the Cavaliers. Dean Wade comes in for Mobley.
Let him hear it.
Wade kicks to Mitchell. Cleveland moving it around. MP dishes to Mitchell. Screen by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Really nice decision by MP. He just has a great feel for the game.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Young. Latre up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 1. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
MP sets the screen for Mitchell. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Tries again. And MP with a nice bucket inside.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Now, here's Okongwu. Back to Alexander Walker. Young with no one around. No good on the three. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. He gets it in there. And it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
And it's Wade in the corner. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game. Young outside to end the run. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got 7 points.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Wade outside. Pass to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Physical finish from Mitchell, a guy who has no problem playing through contact.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Let's give a huge Cleveland welcome to the Cavs Crew Hype Squad. Let's get hyped, everyone. Here comes your Cavs Crew Hype Squad. Let me hear you make some noise.
On the floor. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. Dyson Daniels on top.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. Floats one, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, you got to have great control of your body and the ball. Daniels showcasing that on the floater.
So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season he came in second in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in steals, and this young man's just getting started. Continues to be a problem for a long time.
And here's Kennard following Lonzo Ball's three. Here's Newell. Wade is covered, and that one good.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Now, here's Strus. Still scoreless. Wade, a screen on Kennard. 5 to shoot. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound, Atlanta.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Daniels. Inside. Here's Gay. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Assistant.
Now just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
And you know, if you look at Daniels' numbers, he's done a great job improving those assist totals.
And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
Daniels.
Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Larry Nance out there with MP. And it's Ball in at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell getting it done inside.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 9. To the paint. Kennard kicks to Daniels. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Hall. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Assist goes to
Hall's got his
Daniels.
first bucket of the night.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now, here's Mitchell. Back to MP. Using his athleticism, MP with the play.
That's what you want to see every night from MP. Go up and flush it down.
They set the pick. Pass to Gay. Here's Dante, covered by MP. In the corner, Daniels. Lets the 3 fly. Nance gets the rebound. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Nance outside. Deep 2 from Ball. Rebounded by the Hawks. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. We start a 3-game homestand with that game. Daniels finds Kennard. Here's Hall. Pass to Gay. Here's Dante. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Dante's got the game tied up here for Atlanta. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Nance outside. Left side, Ball. Just 5 on the clock. And the Nance slams it in.
Nance is special. How easy is it for him to make the spectacular look routine?
And a shift in the front office for the Atlanta Hawks this past summer. Tim, what do you think might have led to that pivot?
Well, Atlanta has missed the playoffs for 2 straight seasons, but their young pool of talent is demonstrating they've gotten some of these right.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Cavaliers with some changes. Tyson's checked in. And it's Sam Merrill in for Max Strus. Riza with it. 17 points in his last outing. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Taken away. Fast break, the Hawks. Now, Alexander Walker. 11-point game his last outing. To the inside. Here's Young. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Wow, that is great resilience by Trae Young. An impressive bucket.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Here's Alexander Walker. 8 points for him. And Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got the lead, back up to 1 now for the Hawks.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Allen right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Merrill. Gay with the rebound. Hawks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Riza Shea.
Yeah, if you give Riza Shea a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible.
Great positioning on the putback. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now, here's Mobley. He's got 7. Shot to stop the run. Merrill can't hit. Atlanta leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Now, here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Count that one. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's starting to get into a rhythm now after a rough first quarter.
And the shot goes down.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Garland against Young. Shoots from the high post. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Rizachet. Young's got 16.
And that's what he does every night. He stretches the floor. Trae Young at his best.
Mobley with the bounce pass. The wide open shot from Strus. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Alexander Walker with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Here's Mobley. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks leading by 7. Alexander Walker passes to Young. Here's Gay. From deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Mobley outside. A 3 from Strus. Good on the three-point shot. Strus has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Cavs. Young outside. Okongwu a screen. Young's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Merrill with the ball. Still without a basket. Pass to Strus. It's Allen on the wing. Here's Mobley. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
So it's the Hawks now. Now Rizachet. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Down low and stolen by Mobley.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Strus. Guarded by Rizachet. Here's Mobley. Bangs home the trifecta. Mobley's got 6 points in the quarter.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D chills her.
Timeout.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
You must have left your dancing shoes at home.
DeAndre Hunter comes in for Max Strus. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Sam Merrill. Porzingis, he's checked in for Atlanta. .146 left to play in the first half. to Young. They need this one. Nailed from three-point land.
For 3.
Young's got 19 points.
Well, Trae Young is one of the most productive guards in this league, and he knows his team is counting on him to have nights just like this.
Now, here's Garland. 26 points for him last game against Toronto.
And it wasn't just the scoring. His assist numbers tell an even bigger story.
Now Young, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. It's to Porzingis. Mobley with the block.
And whenever Mobley is out there on D, you have to be aware of where he is.
And here's Porzingis. Okongwu a screen. Young's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Hunter kicks to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mobley dishes to Garland. Over Young. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Mobley. Mobley's got 4 assists now tonight. Young outside. Lets it go with a 3. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 1. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
I think for the Cavaliers, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And moving on to the Cavaliers' first half. It's a close one through 2 quarters.
Contributions from their bench, providing once again the importance of depth.
Yeah, with the way their starters play, they may also need their subs in the second half. And I'm not talking submarine sandwiches, even though I'm hungry right now.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Alexander Walker in at shooting guard and Reza Shea at the small forward. Okongwu is out there with Porzingis, and it's Young in at the point. Just 4 to shoot. Garland, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Okongwu is now starting, Tim, and coming off the bench his first handful of seasons, I think got him ready for this role he's in right now.
He has been a good defender from day one, but his offensive game now starting to show some growth. He's stretching his shooting range, and he is showing you some growth as a playmaker as well.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the 3 by Atlanta. Now, here's Mitchell, defended by Alexander Walker. Garland, that's for 2. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Okongwu finds Young. with some arc. Yep, that one goes. Young's got 21 in the game.
And Young is just so deceptive. He will hit you with that floater at exactly the right time.
Mitchell outside. It's Mitchell with the train. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Outside, Porzingis. Back to Young. Shoots over Garland. And again, it's Atlanta.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Allen dishes to Mitchell. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Allen, that's good.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And so here's Atlanta. They trail by 1. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Cleveland Cavaliers Green Team.
Last season, he played outstanding. Put up about 13 points per, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he does a great job of just attacking the glass, really determined to track it down.
Well, he understands his role. He's one of their enforcers, but he also helps them win the battle of possession.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 13. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Shea. Young in the corner. The 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Hunter kicks to Mitchell. This one for 3. That won't go. He's failed to score in 6 of his 11 tries from the field. To the inside. Here's Okongwu.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Cavaliers trailing. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now, here is Young. Outside, Porzingis. Okongwu finds Porzingis. Young from deep 3-point range. Can't connect from long distance.
Well, he was torching them from deep in the first half, but he has not made one here in the second.
Here's Mobley. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 9 assists now tonight.
And this is one of those nights where you get to see everything in Mobley's bag.
Pass to Shea. Back to Young. 6 feet out. Gets the bucket and the foul. Here's Garland gets one up.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those
buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
And Young, a fiery competitor, someone who enjoys getting under the skin of opposing players.
Hunter, the pass to Allen. Outside, ball. And here's Garland for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
And the shot goes in. And that's now 28 points for Trae Young.
Yeah, that's just supreme confidence there from Young on that mid-range.
Garland kicks to Hunter. Mobley the pass to Allen. Now, here's Hunter. Not a lot of room. Outside, ball. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Doesn't go for him. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Hawks leading by 4. How about this run break they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now, here is Young. He has 28 points for the game. And here is Garland. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Coach Kenny Atkinson hit the ground running last year with the Cavaliers. He said Donovan Mitchell gave him the blueprint, adding, Mitchell told me our next step is empowering Evan, and me and Darius Garland can be great together. So there's no reason we can't be. So a lot of it came from him. He had a grip on where his team needed to go. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. 3 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Cool in the corner, Mitchell.
And I love when Mitchell is aggressive, as well as how under control he is through contact.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
How about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Max Strus is checked in for the Cavaliers. Free throw drops for Mitchell. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love 2 big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
It's good from long range.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Porzingis can't hit. Cleveland's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Reza Shea with the steal. Pass to Okongwu. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Left side, ball. Allen, a screen on Young. Rebound by the Hawks. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Alexander Walker finds Young. Here's Reza Shea. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Drops in the tray. Young's got 14 points now in the second half.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Outside, ball. Allen up top. Cleveland moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Clock is at 3, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Mitchell's got 22 points.
And he's caught fire from long range here in the second half.
Pass to Porzingis. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Alexander Walker. The shot by Mitchell, no good. He takes it in, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Now, here's Mobley. 15 points in the game. Back to Mitchell. From the arc, and another 3 for Cleveland.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Young for 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Mitchell passes to Strus. Mitchell kicks to Strus. Here's Ball. Here's Allen. And Allen slams it in. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
Pass to Alexander Walker. There's the screen. Young pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Shea. Clock at 6. Shoots over Strus. And it's Shea missing.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
51 seconds left to play in the third. Young for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 36.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Now, here's Mobley. He's got 15. And it's Ball in the corner. From about 19 feet, rebound by the Hawks. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Young looking it over. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the third. Count the basket and the foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And Atlanta will go for a different look here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Now, here's Mitchell. Over Daniels. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. Why even bring it inside when you've got him on the perimeter? After that quarter, his three-point total stands at 6. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got MP, Sam Merrill out there with Wade. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now, here is Young. to take the lead, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The Cavaliers leading. Mitchell passes the ball. And here's Wade. Mitchell outside. With the floater. Back to Ball. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Daniel. Young outside. Lets the 3 fly. The Cavaliers pull it in. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Daniels against Mitchell. Wade a screen on Young. Ball dishes to MP. Fires the 3. Ball no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Here's Hall. Young inside. He's covered by Ball. And the shot is good.
Well, Trae Young's showing you how he has developed as a scorer. You just saw it right there. A little bit of added strength helped him finish that shot.
Now, here's Ball. Mitchell wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Outside, Ball. Pass to MP. Wade outside. For 3, Mitchell. No good that time. The Hawks trail by 5. High post Young. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Ball against Young. Wade passes to MP. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Get up and get loud. Please welcome to the floor your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
Checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Okongwu's checked in. Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now, here's Garland. Floats it up for MP with a terrific finish on the alley-oop.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
Young outside. Inside, Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Pass to MP. MP with a screen on Young. They get it again. Out to Wade. Now here's Ball. Ball sets a screen for Garland. Cleveland the rebound. MP strong inside.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
Hall passes to Daniels. The offensive rebound. Pass to Hall. Now Daniels. Young for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 44.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
Ball, the pass to Wade. Young against Garland. And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard, Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
And he makes the first.
So good at getting his team involved. Garland has become a difference maker.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for MP. Mobley comes in for Wade. Hunter's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Mitchell in for Lonzo Ball. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
He did exactly what needed to be done, though, pushing them to a 2-possession lead.
Pass to Young. Going inside. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Out to Porzingis. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Mitchell. Shoots over Alexander Walker. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. After Rizichet. Garland against Young. Shoots over Garland. Young's shot is off. Cavaliers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Mitchell finds Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Creating spacing. That's his 3rd three-pointer of the night and his 2nd this half.
Young from outside. Pass to Rizichet. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 5. To the right side. Mobley dishes to Garland. Allen a screen on Young. Garland, that's for 2. It goes straight through with the swish. Garland's got 6 in the quarter.
He can light up the night. Garland, no stranger to scoring in bunches.
Now, Alexander Walker. Outside, Porzingis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Mobley.
And in the paint, Porzingis doesn't give the defense any opportunity there. He just stays aggressive and draws the foul.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And at 7'3", Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Mobley kicks to Mitchell. There's the steal. To the middle. Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 46 points.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
A floater. Hunter, a three. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Young from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Mitchell slashing inside. 5 to shoot. Hunter dishes to Mobley. For 3, Mitchell. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Alexander Walker. That's in coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Outside Mobley. Now Garland. It's good.
And that's 4 from deep on the night, with 3 of them coming in this half.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Okongwu with a screen on Mobley. It misses, and Okongwu gets the whistle that time.
Go the other way.
That's his first foul. Cavaliers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Outside Mobley. Mitchell fires. Doesn't get that one. The Hawks trail. Here's Rizichet. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. With the teardrop, does not go. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Now Mobley. Mobley double teamed, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Hawks shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Young inside, guarded by Garland.
And Young is going to fight you for every inch out there. He's a smaller guy, but he knows how to get to the line. Shoot 2.
It's the first, and that ties the game up.
And that's something that makes Young unique. His ability to really pile up the numbers offensively in both scoring and assist totals.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Now, here is Young. 1:03 left to play in the final quarter. And they pick up the 2.
And that's exactly what you want from your best player. Unafraid to run to the bright lights.
It's Garland. Shot clock at 6. Now Hunter. Takes the 3. Porzingis pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here is Young. Nails the jumper.
You remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
Let's go.
Mobley with it. Allen, a screen on Porzingis. Mobley, drained from outside.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
Young outside. It's in!
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And guys, it all comes down to this one shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
Two left feet there. Dancing receive.
Garland, and he does not hit. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Well, Trey, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and good in team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts off the court, because that translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Trae Young.